I think we're ready. We've been handling the elements really well here. A lot of rain and cold weather. Last year it snowed in Arizona, so I think we are prepared if that happens again. But if we do experience wind or any of those elements, I think we're going to be well prepared compared to the other teams out there. I'm expecting a good contest. We've been practicing hard out here, so yeah, I think we're ready.
Questions? You guys compete against D1 opponents. You know, normally not a lot of D2 schools get to do that. You guys get a chance to go down and U of A, Boise, Washington. What's the prep mindset behind that? You guys look at it and you're like, oh man, Pac-12, or is it just any other kind of routine?
I think that going in against all those D1 opponents really prepares us for the D2 nationals in April, when all we face are D2 opponents. And the mindset going into those, I think a lot of us expect to be the underdog, but I think that we have a lot of talent here, and I think that we could compete very well against those upper schools. I think that sometimes we might when they're like nationally ranked D1 opponents, but I still think it's just like any other match. Anything can happen. You know, they are from Arizona or California, they might get a lot of sun, but if it gets, again, like the elements come into play, I think that we're well suited for that, and I don't think that they see that too often. So I think that we're well prepared.
Coach, what do you like about the beach game? And, you know, the 2-on-2. Is it just the communication? Is it the action?
The part I like about it is that you're involved in every single play. Like when you're indoors, you can go play by play and you're not involved. Whereas in beach, you're touching the ball at least once, if not twice, every single time. And I think it's a lot more focused on just being an athlete. It's not just necessarily being a good volleyball player, but making a lot of athletic, scrappy plays is the part I like the best about beach.
Yeah, I think I've been playing forever, and I think my favorite part has always been just touching the ball, just like Lindy said. Every play. And I like especially that I can dive wherever I want. So if I see a ball, I don't have to worry about getting bumps and bruises. I just get to throw my body over there, and I can pick it up really fast.
As long as there's no ice chunks in the sand. In practice,
Exactly.
right? Yeah. You know, and obviously trying to dig your way out of the sand to go get a ball. I mean, is that just kind of, sometimes it just, sorry, my foot, you know, kind of spun out a little bit?
There are some balls where if you're not set, like if your feet aren't set and you're ready to go any direction, it's like, okay, I'll give that to them. There are some that are just, you give it to them anyways because it's a really hard shot to pick up. But yeah, there's some times where I'll be leaning to the right and they go to the left, and I'm like, I try to get there, but sometimes I'm like, I just have to have my feet set to get that ball, and I didn't, so.
Coach, how do you guys evaluate which pairs go up there? Obviously, a lot of freshmen this year. You got young talent, a couple girls returning from last seasons. But how does that normally go about the evaluation process? And by the time of the season, are you guys pretty set with who you want to go with?
Yeah, we start with, we'll just throw pairs together and just see what clicks in the beginning. A lot of people put in a lot of work in the off season, and sometimes they'll jump from a 5-pair to a 2-pair, or they'll go from a 1 to a 3, just based off how much work they put in the off season and who just clicks with who. And then we just do a lot of scrimmages and a lot of situational stuff to see, you know, which pair works best with each other. And we might go through 15, 20 different pairs before we find the right set of 5 for us. So it's just a lot of time put into practice just to see who clicks with each other.
It's a lot of chemistry.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta look for the most, is chemistry more than anything, of people playing together and being able to communicate with each other.
How do you guys feel like, for you guys, have a process of asking why? Have you guys switched it up at all, or has it been right from the beginning and hey, I like playing this conferences?
Yeah, we're gonna have 5 totally new teams this year. From last year, we don't have any of our partners that are repeating, so it was just kind of a feeling thing. I think there was some that clicked really early at the beginning, and other ones we're still kind of working to figure out. But it's been actually a pretty smooth process this year. It was kind of, you just kind of saw things happening where things were working.
It also helps that SCAF has us answer questions at the end of every day and report to him at the end of the week. And one of those questions was, who are your top 4 people you want to play with? And then he tries those out because you have that feeling like, hey, I have this chemistry with these 4 people, or I think I'd be good with these 4 people.
Yeah, so they're good about listening to what we have to say,
Mhm.
too, and not just all of our decisions all the time.
Anything else?
Question of the day.
Question of the day. Yeah, there you go. You want me to ask it, or you ask?
I'll ask it,
Yeah.
since TV's slacking off.
Yep.
Dream spring break vacation. You could go anywhere, money is not an object for spring break.
This is good for us because we have to spend our whole spring break playing every year.
So if you know, hey, so when you're done playing beach volleyball,
I gotta go Mexico, anywhere in Mexico.
I was going to say
Beach
Cabo
and
or
warm.
like Tahiti or something
Yeah.
like that.
I'd go New York. I went there in 8th grade. I never really got to experience or take in all the landmarks, monuments, museums. So if I could go back there and just go one more time, I'd do it.